stop. We blaze on my schedule, ain't no days open. Outside the church, they be like praise go him. That's what's up, I pray one day I go in. I ain't gonna lie, my day don't stay with no sin. Flawless eye. Why I gotta be like this? Why I gotta seem like this? Nigga with the dreads in the system. I repeat like shit. Look a 50. What's wrong with that bitch? I don't need a lady be the man. If he look at me wrong somewhere, he don't belong. Everybody around me is fam. Hope you know that. I know you flawed. That's why I keep my shit cocked. Don't play the game. Put your heart, I swear I'll make that bitch stop. I swear I'll make that bitch stop. Don't play the game. Put your heart, I swear I'll make that bitch stop. I know you flawed. That's why I keep my shit cocked. Don't play the game. Put your heart, I swear I'll make that bitch stop. I swear I'll make that bitch stop. Don't play the game. Put your heart, I swear I'll make that bitch stop. I do this here, and I do it all the time. I do this here for real, nigga. I just ain't tryna rhyme. We in the club, it's playing time. I hope these little niggas stay in line. Shit jump off them spraying mine. Hitting anybody in my talking fine. When I pull out that 45, about to make some niggas slide. Hope everybody gon' stay quiet. Don't get wrong on the street side. Might pull up on the bitch ride. Get that bitch the whole night. And that's on that. And that's on that.
Oh my god. My mic is working. At least it better be. Hopefully it is. It says it is. I do appreciate the rude ass person I had in my last live that was like, you don't know what you're doing. Yes, I do know what I'm doing. Just because you didn't hear any sound doesn't mean I don't know what I'm doing. A plug might be knocked undone, and that's exactly what the problem was. And because I got so angry and acted out of anger and just like got on here because I heard something that upset me, that made me unable to wait and do the live I've been working on, that whiteboard. Like, I've rather been working hard. I want this pop-up to go away. I hate this. Hold on. Okay. Oh, I know what it is. Okay. You want me to do that? I'm not doing that. Anyways, I would really appreciate this pop-up moving. You probably can't even see it, but whatever. So I was looking at my background. I was like, what the hell? So this will have to work in place of my Streamlabs. Still like, those are my matching Tiffany and Chucky dolls that are not ever coming out the box. I have a 6'5" Jack from Nightmare Before Christmas, but you can't see him. That's so weird. But anyways, I'm here because, like I said, I got angry, and I just believe in respecting your elders. And Queenie, the lady from Everyday Shenanigans, I just always loved it. You know, it was a different type of level than just listening to whoever. You know, she speaks Like she knows what the hell she's talking about, not like some of these trauma psychos. Like, like she reminded me of one of my aunts or something. So I would never like she's not one of the like one fans like we have like this trauma drama situation that she is just above. You know what I mean? Like she's not some joke. And as much as like Cher is now out there, congratulations on the front lawn, she's still not respectable. But I thought I was about to hear a live about AB. I thought she was going to go hard on AB. And I hear Cher say, oh, such and such to Queenie, and to catch her outside. Like, catch me outside. You know, you don't go hard like that. Okay? You just don't. And the only reason that you're acting like that is because it's the internet. Because if we were on the block and Queenie was around the corner, you wouldn't be going up to Queenie's face talking about catch me outside. Because first of all, you sound ignorant. Okay? You sound like a child. Like, she'd probably look at you and be like, because you are, like, are you a child? You speak. My nephew speaks better than that. And he's in his 20s. But I don't think he's ever spoke like trash. Everybody wants to run around and they want to say shit about Cher. I've been listening to people say shit about Cher since the Chris Watts days. And I had her back through every single thing. What she needs? She needs some teeth, put some money on that. She needs to go visit her dad, put some money on that. Oh, she's got a wish list, put some money on that. Oh, join the membership, put some money on that. All 3 channels, not just one. Because if you don't realize, she has, and you're new here, she has several channels. One that got shut down, like she likes to say, by Tom Hanks. Don't listen to that bullshit. Okay? We don't have no proof for that. I was a mod for that one, and Mr. and Mrs. Cher never got fully modded because for some reason everybody else but me would get chosen. And that would be fine. Like, I don't want to seem petty. But the reason why I had a ordeal with it is because Cher does this thing like spring cleaning, where she's like, I've got too many mods. I'm just gonna, fix it and get rid of people. And she does. But it lasts like a week if she's lucky before she's back to giving out wrenches for clout. And I ain't have no clout to give her. But I'm telling you, I don't think I was the right person to betray, though, or to make their feelings hurt, because there's people holding on to wrenches with a lot of power on your sites that don't have shit for you. And like, I take that, I wholeheartedly give my all where it's due. And if that's into being a mod, that's what I'm gonna do. Got people that you just giving them to them for clout. I heard LT Petty say today on a stream with BGTV about clout goblin. I was like, oh wow, that's a good one. That's a good one. Reminds me of Cher. Because all this is just to your idea of, achievement. And if you don't think a 4x16 foot sign banner in the front lawn of somebody she has never met, but that's all over the TV and all over your internet, news story all over. You think she's made it? She thinks she's made it. I heard Queenie say something like, can she do something in her own town in Canada? Well, she did Courtney Struble in Esteban, which was supposedly where she lived, but they traveled a while to do the whole interviews and stuff. But apparently, it had bum audio. It really was like getting scraps when they did, you know, post some shit. But and then I guess, she just gave up. People continuously ask her about the Courtney Struble case. I mean, the girl's been missing, I think, like 10 plus years. And that was her, like, trying to move on from the Summer Wells case. But it's like, I've been getting ready for, I don't know, a live or a video that never will be, that had more receipts and stuff. I want to have a lot of little receipts for every single thing I said. But, I got angry. I just got angry, and I'm just like, you're a fucking joke. And how dare you say, catch me outside? You really think you're something. Like, it's YouTube. Like, I want to do more on my channel, but I swear to God, that's probably why I have a real life where shit matters, where you say shit like that and there's a problem, and where I respect my next person, may not know you, but I'm going to have some respect for you. Just people just live in this YouTube and don't react the way it is. Like on YouTube, you got lots of subs that love you, and shit, you were doing life coaching, you were doing good. I can't even believe you moved this way. But when I really thought about it, and I thought about Don Wells, and I thought about all this, I thought, hey, maybe she's acting. She did, supposedly, with Don Wells. And if you're new, sorry, but you can go back and you can see it. I mean, God, she played off of it forever. How many lives were about, we're going over the Don Wells tapes again? Like, how much content can you squeeze out of that Summer Wells case and then have the nerve to put your mouth on somebody else? It's incredible. Incredible. Call somebody else scamming and this and this and that. And I've never gotten involved in that or calling somebody a scammer or any of that. But, oh, that's fun. Yeah, that's gotta go. I really wish Andrew was here. Maybe I should just. And let's get rid of that. So, maybe it was my train of thought. But yeah, she could be playing a game on all of us. And I mean, Cher sometimes really made me wonder about her intelligence, like the time that she said she had MS. And I know exactly where it's at. The clip, all of it. Because I categorized all of them. Again, like I said, I'm a mod, I'm going to be a mod. But yeah, she did. Thinking that, and then clarified that it was menopause. I got MS, menopause. I was like, and Mark was on, he was driving, but I was just like, because he has MS, like, like, is he like screaming in his head right now? And nobody corrected that shit. But, maybe she's doing what she knows. And if that's the case, it's not that that much in contrast to Summer Wells. It's not. I think this is way more gung ho about it, but because you kind of always thought in a way that Cher was about Dawn, because like people have said like her resting bitch face and shit. You'd be like, I never really thought like she loved Dawn Wells like she's doing the BJ shit. And what really is the problem for me is if nobody in the house did anything and everything's great, right? And we just don't know. We just don't know. But she knows, but we're not going to know. Cher knows. Like we needed another person to hold information in this debacle. So, okay. She knows, but she's not going to tell us. And the baby is missing. Well, then how come they're not making signs? Like missing signs. I mean, come on now. With Summer Wells, we even had a fake, billboards. And then the scamming around that and around the reward fund, all that craziness. Just so people could put billboards up, people donate money and all this crazy stuff. And this 20-month-old, only a month in, ain't got nothing like that? No. What the hell is there? A 4x16 banner with Cher's picture. You can't even make that up. And if, by chance, that's what she's doing, she's done well in this, then for real, hats off, Cher. But I don't know how. Because, and even if you are, you're going above and beyond. And it's like people want to say shit about Cher, about the animal charges, and they always want, like, I'm not griping on that. The most distasteful thing about Cher isn't the animal thing, and isn't the Dawn Wells, it isn't whatever you think it is. It is the fact that she likes to joke and be like, people say I moved to Canada for a man, left my kids for a man, and so like laugh it off. Well, you did. I don't care which way you spin it. That's exactly what you did. You have 4 kids who at the time were in the state of Minnesota, and you left. Now you can make it have more context, and you can say how you didn't have a place to live. This would be the only place for you to live. You had to flee to Canada, and you had to leave your children, 2 out of 4, the girls, with the person that abused you. And then he abused them. This reminds me of Jody Sue. Jody Sue saying how awful her baby daddy is, right? And he abused her. But then you look at the text messages where she was like begging for the DICK. So was that true? Were you abused? Or were you not abused by him at least? And so it wouldn't be a thing to leave your kids there. I'm not about like who the hell you're gonna mother, but it's just the leaving them with the abuser is the problem. It's just jarring. Now, you could say I didn't think that he would do that, But, I really wouldn't be testing that. And it happened. And then she needed to raise money for that because now she had to pay, to help her daughters out. And they're staying from place to place. I also remember right before the summer that would keep talking about having the kids over the summer, and it even sounded like possibly the girls would move. And I haven't seen anything about that, and it's damn well over the summer. Could be wrong because I had to dial it back from watching her because something infuriating happens like every time. Like I can't go into her chat room without the first 5 minutes her being like to somebody that she hardly knows, like, let me give you a wrench. Like, after everything I did, after having your back safe, warm, you gonna, it's just trifling. And I didn't want to be like typical and get on here and wow, but it's like, you don't stop. So either like Billy Joe, you're a dumbass. Go watch what she did to Don. And, high five to Cher. But she doesn't seem to have any care for the child. She seems to have more care and remorse for the criminals. But that don't make you hood, honey. Last week you're talking about what's a goon to a goblin. Look here, Lil Wayne. I don't know if you've been talking to Benny too much, because that's about as much hood as you have in your life. And he's in Texas. Other than that, we can wrap that little part up because you're not. You're not. Please find your own identity. Please. Because you trying to be hood and rah rah. No. Especially to a woman that deserves nothing but respect. All she did was call out facts. In fact, I have more facts than she does. But from an outsider looking in who doesn't know you, she did pretty damn good. Like I said, she said, why don't you ever try locally? Well, she did. I know you did. But you gave up. And you really needed content after Summer Wells. And boom. It's a shitty thing to be known for. But nonetheless, you are known now. Right? Shit, Dolly got a court TV, little pluggy there. And now, I mean, you're across. I bet you're pissed. I bet you wish the protesters were still there so they could see that shit. Now you got a banner and everybody gone. I think it really says something about a life coach. Like, no way. Now, if you said sight unseen, I would say, okay. But the minute that you'd be like, this is your life coach, I'd be like, no, I'm good. Just don't carry yourself, you have no couth, you say ignorant things, and now you're cackling and having the time of your life on the phone with a lady whose daughter allegedly killed her 20-month-old and threw him in a fucking dumpster. Go Cher. You done fucking made it all the way to the front fucking lawn without getting up off your ass once to come to the United States. You ain't have to do a Bullhorn Betty. did, whose name you continuously disrespect. Like, even Molly, even Mallory. But that's what you do. You do everything half-ass. You do something good and then you upset or hurt somebody. Just like Seth. And I tried to contact Seth. Kind of funny thing is I can't, which makes no sense because him and I were subscribed to each other's channels like for the first subscribers. And now I can't find Seth, but I can see directly where people are talking to him. Like you. I remember what you did to him when he was demanding too much. And yes, he does. Like, if nothing's changed, he still will go in her stream and be like, "Oh my god, am I blocked? Am I blocked? You're not talking to me. I'll stop spending money on you." Because apparently he drops plenty of money their way. But Cher gets tired of that shit. Right? So finally she blocked him one night. And this I wasn't sure about, but just from that little icon, I kind of felt like he was trans. And so he created a channel. And the first video he made was about Cher, but he never said that. He just said, but it was obvious if you were a member at Cher's and you paid attention, that's who he was talking about. And I remember the next day or whenever he was having what did she call it? Like a hissy fit, she finally had blocked him and then outed him because she knew he was transgender. I don't know if that video was ever seen. It was at the top of my list. I got a new subscriber. What? So I don't know if he saw that, and I don't know if she ever saw the video, but it's a probably like 15-minute video of how hurt he was. And how much he gave and how much he did for her and Mark to get nowhere. I just don't. And I have several. That's why, I have a whiteboard full of shit because I know and have experienced and been there and seen so much in the almost 3 years following Cher, being a member. I think I'm still a member to this very moment. But I'm just tired of her flexing on somebody. How are you? I don't know what these sounds are. Bear with me. I just don't get it. I don't get how she can be doing all this stuff and let's say it's like Summer Wells and Dawn Wells and say this is some shit she's gonna pull out of her ass when it's all said and done with and be like, "Oh, I mean it. I wasn't her friend." Okay. I got one. Nope. And if not, it's still vile. It's all vile. Either way, if she is BJ's friend or if she has ulterior motives. Because, they haven't made any signs or done any legwork to find him if he is missing, which to me is the most telling thing. The most telling thing. It's the fact that no one's in that house. You're sitting on the phone with this lady while she talks about her jail stories and fucking pink nail polish. Like somebody ought to verbally slam you. And what are you going to say about me? What? That I got a small channel, that I got this and you got this? I already know that. I'm aware because I've been too busy like living my life. And I wouldn't even be doing this right now if you had not angered me so much. Like, you want to tell Queenie, somebody like that, to catch you outside? Like, who do you think you are? Like, get another fucking, like, that ain't it. Tired of hearing little rappers' quotes and all that. Like, you are not from that life. Stop. You ain't about that smoke. Calm yourself down, okay? And if you're going to go to Georgia for them before you go visit your children, you have a fucking problem. Sorry, you do. All this shit is just beyond. Beyond. It is despicable. But I wouldn't doubt for 1 second that this is not intentional. But either way, she's made it. Whether she's faking it or whether she really loves BJ, she's made it. She's in the front yard. She's done it. Like, she has written next step fucking CNN. Way to go. I hope that it all works out for you. And I really don't like having issues with people. I would have rather keep my, what's the word I'm looking for? Copacetic, whatever, civil friendship, whatever, not friendship, but online relationship. But you did something that hurt my feelings when you befriended the person that literally just did some real grimy shit. And I would have never done that to you. And that changed everything. So it's not because of being a model, though. I think, like, I really feel like you've slapped me in my face a couple times. Like, oh no, yeah, probably one day. Oh yeah, you'll probably be made. And then not only do you not, but then you wait until I'm in there and then be like, hey, let me mod you. Like, come on. That's what I'm saying. I hate because with power or some little power that they think is, the closest that they've had to power. That's when you really see how people are. When some shit goes to their head, how did they act then? Are they humble? Or are they popping off little rap lyrics and puffing out their chest like they're somebody, but still ain't really, really trying to make their person look like somebody? But the Crypt Keeper. I just don't get it. So, BJ, not that you be listening to my little itty bitty channel, but for real, I'd be worried. Because almost everything I'm sure you're telling her, one day the YouTube audience will hear. Either that or you two are going to Thelma and Louise it. I don't know. But it shall too come to an end, one way or another. So, hopefully everything worked with this. I am signing out of here. I'm tired of having these socks on. And I want to go finish watching BGTV and get in my bed. So, thank you.